Hey, everybody. I had a really great question sent to me after our Monday class. And the question was, how can I make it so that my Google Drive doesn't become a nightmare on my Google Chromebook? More and more of the district is moving to Chromebooks, and I heard the registrars are all moving to Chromebooks here shortly or already have. And you might notice that in the root level of your drive, you might have files with awful names that don't help you at all. The registrars told me that very often to pull information they need about adding, dropping, changing schools on students, withdrawing, that they have to download these images and then they just move to your root level of your Google Drive and look like this. So the eagle-eyed person might notice that I'm not on a Chromebook, but I tested this out with someone on a Chromebook to make sure it worked, and this works the same on Windows as it does on the Chromebook. So here's what you're going to do. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll click on the three dots up here, go down to Settings, and the setting, unfortunately, isn't um, immediately visible, but if you click on Advanced and then click on Downloads, this is going to look a little bit different on a Chromebook. Instead of saying, this is the Windows directory it'll go to, it'll say where it's going to download on your Chromebook is to Google Drive. And it'll just say My Drive, probably. And the first thing you could do is just change that. So what you could do is create a new folder, call it Downloads, and then change where your files download to Downloads. I'd say the more advanced version of this would be turning this setting on. Ask where to save each file before downloading. You may have to sign out of your Chromebook or close Chrome and reopen it to have this take effect. But what will happen is whenever you're saving an image or saving a file, it will pop up something. It looks very familiar to people who use Windows and Macs. That'll say, where in Google Drive would you like to save this? And at the very bottom, it'll say, here's the gobbledygook name, Tumblr NOSODZPGO. But what would you like to call it? And to organize it the moment you download it is probably going to save you a lot of headache and trouble down the road.